You see, my good friends, it was a day like any other, until it wasn't. Me and a couple of my research buddies were out on Cinnabar Island, searching for rare Pokemon for a very momentous project that I sadly never completed. But one day, that very day, we saw something. I I don't know how that thing came to be, but whatever it was a monster beyond all Pokemon I had seen. I'm not even sure if it was a Pokemon, but it made a horrible sound. I made the worst mistake that I could have ever made. Well, what I thought was at the time, until I threw a Pokeball and caught it when I had swam in. After I'd caught the thing, I had went back to my lab to test on it.
You're just home.
Shut up! I'm trying to tell a story here! To get back on track, I had analyzed that thing for days, and it appeared to be a Pokemon. I didn't know what species it was. I don't even know how it looks like that thing. But one thing I learned is that it actually could communicate with humanity. It could speak. That's what the noises were. They were encrypted messages. It took me a while, but I was able to make a decrypt, and I eventually started talking to the thing. Hello? Alright, let me just decrypt that real quick. Oh. At that point, I had got it so good, I could understand the Pokemon on a spiritual level. Oh! And Ash, if you're wondering of how long ago this was, it was around 15 years ago. My experiments on this thing lasted until 10 years ago. But one day, I had started actually talking to the creature. Not just encoding it. It actually started speaking English. Like a normal person fucking would. And it also turns out this thing is a heavy... So, it swears fucking heavily, mate. But, eventually, we started to connect in other ways. And we became basically a family. And eventually, the creature asked me a question that would change the rest of our lives, Ash. Forever. Mine and yours. And that all started with a little boy named Brock Fletcher. Brock the cock. Nice to see you again. As I said to you in that email I sent, we have a discovery, and I think you could help me with it. We don't have those, sir. Okay. But now follow me and I'll tell you about the experiment that I have nicknamed MissingN0. After that, I explained to him everything I know about MissingN0. And yeah, he was not pleasantly happy with it. Ha ha ha. Then I pulled out a gun and told him to release his Kabutops. Then he ran to the sofa, and I pulled out my gun and started saying to him, "Get your Kabutops out right now!" Oh, but he didn't listen and kept saying, "Give me cigarettes and 20s!" Yeah. But yeah, then a green alien appeared.
You got that Among Us dog, right?
And I was like, what the fuck? Why is there an alien in my house?
It's because you're a sussy imposter, fat ass.
And then I was like, what? And then he slowed down and said he was Brock the Cock all along. And then he went poof! Then I went to check up on the man, but I found that he had changed skin colors! I think, did he? Oh, no, I don't think he did. But yeah, he changed skin colors! Damn! Oh, and he also looked like a lot shorter, and he was also wearing different clothes, but yeah, he changed skin colors. And then I crept quietly and quickly mugged him. Yeah, I quickly mugged him and got its Cobblepop's Pokeball, and I sent it out. And once it was out, I then threw MissingNo's Pokeball. Experiment was a success. MissingNo had finally gained a true Pokemon form, thanks to me.